Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. For everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is another video in collaboration with Wrapunzel, and it is a wrapping tutorial, and it is another installment in the series of 2 ways to use, but I have to say that today it's gonna be probably a little bit more than 2 ways, because today we're talking about Pashminas, and this is the look that you also saw on the thumbnail. If you see this video on my channel, then there is that thumbnail with that look. Anyway, so this is this is a very nice one of the looks that we are going to create today with a Pashmina. Okay, all of the things that I'm going to mention, of course, will be linked in the description box. Everything has been provided by Wrapunzel, and this is what we're going to talk about today, about Pashminas. So without further ado, let's go right into it. Okay, we are going to start with something very basic, because there are so many tutorials on the internet and even like on the Wrapunzel channel about the basic wraps with Pashminas. So, and I honestly think they're all doing an awesome job. So I don't know if this is really, I don't know, you decide if this is helpful. I'm going to start with my personal most favorite Pashmina from Wrapunzel, and that is the original tapestry scarf, and that is so beautiful. Let me just show you this one. I featured that, I think it was a PR unboxing or unboxing when I wrapped this one. This is so beautiful. It's in the shade aqua, and this is my favorite. Oh wow, this is my personal favorite. Sorry, really. So this I love, but you have to see all the color options that there are on the website. Every single one is a masterpiece. Okay, so before I start drooling, I'm just going to go and wrap this in a, I think it's called a Regal wrap. I know that there are all those professional terms for the wraps, and I personally, I don't follow all these things. I can't remember even the names for my own wraps. So I'm just going to put it like this, down with both ends hanging down equally, and just crossing it over in the back without tying a knot. And then I'm just going to put it over like this. And I think this is super standard. I think everybody knows how to do this, but I just wanted you to see my favorite Pashmina. And why not? You know, this is just one look that you can do. So either you can now tuck the ends in so they don't hang down, or you tie a knot here and they do hang down. For me, this is a look, I'm going to just tuck it in right now. For me, when I'm wearing a Pashmina and just one Pashmina, this is a day when I need simple elegance, because of the patterns that they usually have, and especially with this one with the gold and the so beautiful. You create something so special with just one scarf. Though in the summer this is not for me. In the summer I need something thinner. But in general, I do like to use at least like 3 scarves or something like this. So in that case, of course, this is not really suitable. But I do have tutorials on my channel where I use Pashmina with scarves together. And you know, when you think about the which one was it now? The Milky wrap or the Shelly wrap or the Kiki wrap? It was, you know, these kinds of tutorials where I am using Pashminas partially. So anyway, this is how it looks, and it is just so, it's so simple, but it is so elegant, and I really love that look. So when I do that, this is usually when I have this no nonsense kind of a mood but still want to be elegant. That's the first look. Welcome to the second look. The second look we are going to create with the cranberry, and it looks like this, and it also comes in all kinds of different colors, but this is the color that has been sent to me. So I'm going to do the look that you saw in the intro, and that is as follows. I'm going to choose a side where I want to have the tail hanging down, and that is the side where it's hanging down shorter. I'm sure there are 100 different ways, so follow whichever way is most comfortable to you. That's just how I do it. It doesn't mean that this is how it has to be done, okay? So it should not be too short, because I always tie my pashminas in the back if I can, if it makes sense, because I like the tight feeling around my head. There are a lot of people who don't like that, so I'm sorry. I just can't help that. So I'm going to tie a knot here like this. And I'm going to really pull it tight, and then I'm going to bring over this part here, the short part, because I want to have the tail hanging down here. So now you can of course decide which side you want to feature. You can have it either this way, so you have a little bit of a color difference, or you can have it the other way, so it is more a blended look, like this. And then I'm just going to tie a knot here. I know in some tutorials that I've watched, they make a difference between if you tie it this way or that way. I personally don't feel that there is much of a difference, but I don't know. I guess I am always just tying it one way, I don't know. And then I'm just going to tuck away the short end with the fringes. And this you just drape down whichever way you want it. You can open it up so it has the red showing, or you have it with the gold showing. So I had it like this with the red showing, and then you have this beautiful knot here, which is sort of, it's just really pretty and it's so simple. So this is what you can do. And then of course you can also modify the same look, and this is what you always can do. You can take any wrap and just take it one step further. So you can then just drape it over like this and create, for example, you could create pleats. You can play with the colors of the pashmina itself and create a pattern like this. For example, like that. And then you could either just tug it in here, or you can leave it like this hanging down and just take pins and pin it down just a little bit. For example, like this. 1 second. It just takes me a second to pin it down. Maybe one more here. Like this, and then you can have this hanging down, which is a very, very cool look, if you ask me. Yeah, so you can take that anywhere. There is really no end what you can do. Also with the colors, because of the versatility, I think, because they are so versatile. Yeah, you're right. So that's what you can do. And also with the wraps. I thought in preparation for this video, honestly, what am I going to do? I'm supposed to do a wrap just with one pashmina. What am I going to do? Because I'm not used to doing that. I'm always, you know, working with more scarves than that. But that was such a cool and liberating thing for me that I actually had to dig myself into this. So yeah, so this is look number 2. So today we're going to do a little bit of a bonus because there's just more that I want to pack into this video than just the 2 looks that we did so far. And really it's more than 2 looks that we did, because there are all those modifications that you can do. So anyway, then I just wanted to show you with this one, which is the Lakeshore Bliss in Forest Green, which is also super pretty because I'm totally into greens. As you know, I'm going to do the classic, I guess it's the classic turban. Is it the classic turban from the back up? Which I also happen to really, really like, because this is also so elegant. You know, you're wrapping from the back up, as you probably all know, like this, and both ends hanging down the same length. And then I'm just pushing the ends in here like this and like that, and then I'm crossing it over. This is again really like a simple elegance. I love that. So what we're going to do is, usually I would now tie it in the back like this, because I have to clean it up a little bit more here, because I like to have something hanging down in the back. I just personally really like that, and this is also how I build my, you know, the Kiki wrap and the Shelly wrap and all of these things. This is the principle I built those wraps on. But you can always, of course, also tuck it away like this, and then it's going to be gone. Let's just tuck it away for now, and so you see the finished look with this one. Like that. And even though there is not such a huge pattern in this scarf, it still creates such an interesting thing, even though it is just one scarf. So I really like this. Besides that, it's green. The green for me is an instant attraction. I just can't stay away from it. So now we're going to do another bonus, and that is a look where I'm going to combine the cranberry and the Lakeshore Bliss for my final look that I'm actually going to wear today for the rest of the day. And this is a look that you have not seen in the introduction or on the thumbnail, so that's going to be a little bit of a surprise. So stay tuned, it's coming right up. Okay, my lovelies, welcome to the final look, and for that I'm going to take the Lakeshore Bliss in forest green, and I'm putting that on with both ends hanging down equally, but I will not tie it in the back of my head, on the back of my head, behind my head. I'm going to tie it here on the side, somewhat there, like below my ear, somewhere there, because I'm going to do a braid, and that's going to be awesome. This look is going to be a little bit more, maybe not for everybody, but I'm totally in love with this one, so just wait. Okay, so here I did a knot here, and now I'm going away from my rule that I set for myself to make looks just with one pashmina. So now I'm going to take the cranberry scarf, and I'm going to fold it that I only see the red. So I'm folding it like this, and I'm flipping the border here, the beautiful border, inside, so that for now I can see it. And then I'm putting it down with both ends hanging down at the same length, like this, and I'm tying a knot. Now I'm trying to also do that a little bit here behind that knot of the green one. Okay, I'm just going to turn around and show you how it looks, like this. Okay, so now I just have to clean this up a tiny little bit. Okay, so I want this red to be very close to the green, because now I'm pulling over this side of the cranberry and I'm bringing that up. And I actually want now this to be featured, this border. Okay, so I'm bringing that up, and I'm opening it up so one can actually see the borders. One second, on both sides. There is one. And there's the second one on the back, like this. So I'm just bringing that over a little bit so they're closer to each other, both sides of that border. And then, so this is the part that maybe is not for everybody, because you cannot be scared of fringes, okay? Because I'm going to let my fringes hang down like that. I'm going to let myself have this. And I'm going to pin down my pashmina with pins. And I'm going to have it like this. This is the top part of my wrap. Okay, so I probably need something like 3 or 4 pins to do that. Okay, and now I'm just going to braid this part here. Like this. And then before I get too far to the bottom, to the end, I'm going to take one of those little tiny rubber bands, those clear rubber bands that I showed you already in a previous video. And I'm going to just tie this here. And this is it. What are we thinking, my ladies? I think this is awesome. And then you, of course, once this is pinned down, you can still play with the pleats here and, you know, work it till it is perfect for you. But I love this. Okay, so you have to let me know what you think, which one you liked, or you know, upload pictures and tag me so I see what you're doing with your pashminas. I would really love to see that. So this is my look. This is my final bonus look for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know that there is so much, you can do dozens of looks with pashminas, and I just had to sort of pack something into one video. Maybe I'll do more in later videos, but for me, really, I personally love to do more, like with more scarves, with a scarf and a pashmina or something like this. So that's just my personal preference, and yeah, so this is what I came up with. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then give the video a like, and if you're new here, then I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And besides that, I just want to invite you to go ahead and sparkle with pashmina or without pashmina, or with whatever whatever you want to wrap with or not. And I love you so very much. I would love to see you back here for my next video, and up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.